Hello. I don't know if you can see my truck behind me, but I've just broke down. I just went to pull away from this junction in a, shall we say, spirited manner, and it went bang. Something's gone bang, and it won't go. And I can put it in any gear, and it won't go. When I put it in top gear, I can hear it going long, 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 long. But it won't go forwards, backwards or anything. I've took the rear hubcaps off and had a look. My friend was here with me, and we've had a look, and it's not like the half shafts are going round, the drive shafts, the axle shafts. So it hasn't bust an axle key. So I don't know what I've done, to be honest, or you know, until I can do a proper investigation I won't know. I'll just change the camera view. Anyway, there's the truck. Somebody else has broken down there, look. There's the truck broken down. But my friend's just gone to go and get a tow rope, and he's going to come back in his other car and see what's going on. But basically, if I start her up and I'll engage gear, as I bring the clutch up, nothing happens. Noise alert. Shut the door. And as I can it go clunk, 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 clunk? Can you hear that? So I don't know what that means. Now I'm a bit baffled. So basically it's all gone horribly wrong. Okay, right, I'll come back when I know a bit more. What I was just thinking is the way to check if you've bust an axle key, what the hell, is put the handbrake on. Right, so that's in top gear. I can hear that noise, but the axle isn't going round. If the axle key had gone, you'd see the axle going round there, and it isn't, is it? So it ain't that. I've got a feeling I might have broken the shaft in the gearbox. I'm only saying that because I have done that once before. Okay, back when I know more. Great, it's raining. Anyway, Jeff's here to help give me a tow. We're going to see if it stops raining in a minute. We'll leave it a minute, see if it stopped raining a bit. Right, okay, back in a bit. Here's Jeff, he's just towed me back. Here's the truck. Oh, I'm zoomed in somehow. Oh, there we are, there's the truck.
There's the
Jeff's
Touran.
trusty Touran. Jeff was in his Zephyr, but he nipped back and got the Touran when I conked out. So, thanks Jeff, brilliant. Yeah, thanks a lot. Here she goes, here she is, look, oh well. Let's see what's wrong with her. Hello. I'm out here in the dark, but look, this drill thing's got a light on it, that's good, isn't it? I'm trying to see what's gone wrong with my truck. Oops, that's gone under there. Yeah, I could do with two hands really on this, couldn't I? These drills are great, aren't they, for just whizzing things apart like this. You know, I would have thought they were like for doing sheet metal screws and stuff like that, but they're you know, got a good capability, haven't they? I'm trying to put the drill down so I can see what I'm doing. Anyway, the back story is that I was driving it earlier and something went bang. So I'm taking the lid off the gearbox. To see what I can see. What can I see? I'm using the drill to just shine the light. That's strange, isn't it? The gearbox. The gearbox looks okay. I did this once and the shaft of the gearbox had broken. So this one's alright. So that would tend to suggest that I'm rolling the car backwards and forwards, look, and that I'm rolling the truck backwards and forwards, and that shaft ain't turning. So whatever's broke has got to be, you know, from here backwards. So you would have to say that it's probably a friend suggested that on when his car broke, it was the forward part of the drive shaft. So one would have to make that assumption that it must be something to do with the forward part of the drive shaft. Gearbox looks good, doesn't it, actually? This is the original gearbox to this truck, which I rebuilt. So I'm quite happy with that. That looks good. But something has broke, and it's probably something down there, because I know it's not the axle keys, and I know it's not a half shaft, an axle shaft, because I've just towed it all the way home. The wheel would have come off, wouldn't it? You know, the wheel would have come out if it was the axle shaft. It's got to be the drive shaft. Okay, onwards and upwards. Thank you. This, what looks like a load of wood, is actually my roadster. I've had to park it just there on the grass for a bit, for a couple of days maybe, and my coupe is going to have to sit there for a couple of days because I've put my truck in the garage. And here's the truck. And it's broken. So I'm going to get set up. I'm going to take out the back axle and torque tube, and I'm going to get the back axle and torque tube out and try and work out, well, you know, discover what's gone bang, because something went bang. You can tell I haven't scripted this, can't you? So we've got to get the axle out, find out what's wrong with it, and repair it. Now, that truck there has the same type of axle. So if worst comes to the worst things comes to worst, I'll have to use the parts from this truck to repair this truck, and find other parts for that at a later date. So here we are, we're in the garage. I'm not quite sure if I've got quite the best setup at the moment, but I think it's going to have to do. I'm going to start working on it in a little bit, but I just thought I'd show you what I've had to do. I've had to move all the cars, and it's amazing once you start getting things like the truck in this garage. It ain't really it ain't big enough, but hey, I'm a lot better off than a lot of people, so I'm not going to moan. I'm thinking wheels off first, jack it right up in the air as high as I can, axle stands under the frame, and then start undoing things and see how we get on. Okay, I'll come back when I've done a bit. Wonder how tight these nuts are. Whoa. Okay, not too bad, because I've done them all up with a torque wrench, so they were done up to 75, which isn't too bad to try and undo. I bet my coat's rubbing all over that microphone there, making it noise, making that noise that you get. That's it. Okay. Right. That's how high I can go with this jack. Get my big axle stands. I got some little bits of plywood that I cut. Not sure if you can see that. So I'm just going to lower it down now till it touches. Okay, that's on. So now the axle should come down. See, it's hardly made a difference. Okay, that's all right. So I want this under the axle like that, just supporting the axle. Then I've got to undo the U-bolts, brake lines, and all around the torque tube. So it's quite a big job, and I haven't got changed yet, so I'm going to go and get changed now. So back in let's get these wheels off. Watch out, make mine that camera. Oh, didn't do that very well. That's funny, isn't it? Look. That ain't supposed to do that. Bloody hell. Can you believe that? That's broke. Let's get the camera, make sure you can see. Now you saw me discover that live and direct. This one here, look, is floating. So how come this shaft is broken and the wheel didn't come off? This shaft is broke, hasn't it? Well, that is a much more complex job, or is it? I've got to regroup now and have a think, but this is actually broke. Look. Can you see? So how come I didn't lose this wheel? All my brakes. You know. Okay, this needs a change of plan.